it's your girl Fabu-Lupus, and I am trying to get my face together. But I realized that I hadn't posted in a long time for my vlog, and everything's happened. Like the gala's happened and it's over, but I got a lot of good pics and some videos, so I'll make sure to put those into this vlog. But I wanted to kind of do a post-gala vlog. The gala was last Sunday, May 22nd, and it went great. I'll give you guys the highlights, but I had to take a week to recover because, well, I have lupus and recovery time's pretty
I keep my head high. I got my wings to carry me. I don't know freedom. I want my dreams to rescue me. I keep my faith strong. I ask the Lord to follow me. I've been unfaithful.
We have to do what we can to make them feel look like something, right? I guess. I'm sure you guys don't want to hear all this. I think I'll probably edit my weight loss. My girls. So we have to, do what we can to make them feel look like something, right? I guess. I'm sure you guys don't want to hear all this. I think I'll probably edit some of this out. Or I may just speed this up and put some music over it. Or a voiceover. That sounds better. It'll give me a chance to play with some of the features on my video editing app. Okay. My face is done. See, it takes about 2 seconds to get my face together, and then I'm done. Boom. I like it. Alright, I'm leaving my bathroom. I'm going into my office.
And this is where I'm going to kind of debrief. All right. What's really been going on? Well, a lot of everything and more of nothing. We had our 50 Shades of Grey Lupus Benefit Gala, and it was nice.
This is the front of the Eau Claire print building, and I just wanted to get the facade up so you could see how beautiful everything was. Really sweet.
Really nice. The Eau Claire print building is beautiful, and I definitely want to use that facility again for something. God, it's so gorgeous. We got to the building at 12:30 on Sunday, and I, in all my infinite genius, put that I would meet the director at 13:30 hours, and I was really trying to say 12:30, but he thought I was speaking military time, and he showed up at 1:30. And when we got the guffaw figured out, I laughed at myself and he laughed at me, and I was like, okay, whatever. So my husband, my 3 daughters, and myself, and Chantrice, my co-chair, and a young lady named Yvette, we were all on hand to set up an entire hall for the gala. We got into the building, and my husband rolled out tables, and my kids rolled out tables. I rolled out chairs, and we were trying to set everything up and hoping that other people were going to show up to help us because we had a lot to do. No one else showed up. It was my husband, Chantrice, Miss Yvette, and my 3 daughters, and myself. We set up all the tables, made all the table, did all the tablescape. Thank you so much, Kathy Brown. And I can't remember the name of her nonprofit organization, but God, she was a lifesaver. She gave me a big bin of all these beautiful candle holders and candles and white Christmas lights. And so, and she gave cakes and pies too. She is amazing and great at finding resources. So I was really excited. So thank you, Kathy Brown. She was great. So we set up all the table top flowers, and so we were able to use her flowers and her vases and candles and candle holders that Miss Kathy gave us. And Yvette had some flowers, purple flowers, just haphazardly in her car. She was so great. And so we made these beautiful table toppers and giant step and repeat. It was so big. And I was just given this thing in a big roll, and I was supposed to find some place to hang it up. And I'm looking like I have no idea how to hang this thing. So I went rummaging in the storage closet where the sound system was, and I found a whole box, a whole bag of like goodies, right? So I got the water. Actually, we were hungry, so I got like, they had little bottles of water. I think it's like a 8-pack. And then they had like a box of Twinkies. And I was like, oh, they're going to go bad by May 28th. We should eat them. So we did. And they had like little trail mix packs. I got those too. I was like, eat. I don't know who they belong to. But more importantly, I found a step and repeat holder back there. It just had to be put together. I was like, thank you, God. You know, somebody's smiling down on us, right? So we were able to get that situated and get the step and repeat put up using balloon ribbon. Look, we improvised something serious because we didn't have anything, and I was waiting for other people to come, and nobody showed up. Drum band from Blythewood High School in Blythewood, South Carolina. Thank you so much, Dr. Hafner, for sponsoring that. They were amazing. They played while the people were coming in. It was so great. It looked and sounded amazing. So thank you so much, Mr. Burbank. Your steel drum band is amazing. Hi, everybody. This is the day of the event. The music you're hearing is Blythewood High School Steel Drum Band, and they are amazing. And as you can see, so I was happy. I thought it looked good, and it did. I came back in. I was like, whoa, this looks really nice, and it really did look nice. So the guests showed up. They were showing up. My mistress of ceremony, the MC, was there. Thank you so much, Dr. Shanti Frills. You were amazing, and I knew you would be. So thank you. So she was great, and she just kind of kept everything rolling. Representative Joe Wilson from South Carolina. He's a Republican representative. He's the only South Carolina politician who's on the National Lupus Caucus, and so he was gracious enough to send us a video, because unfortunately he couldn't come. He had prior engagement, so he couldn't come and be there, but he did send us a really great video talking about so our DJ was there, and he was so amazing. DJ Dwight Glenn. He was awesome. Thank you so much. The news came. WIS TV came. And my husband said the news is here, because I'd gotten a phone call, and she said, yeah, I would like to come out and, you know, take some footage. I was like, oh, it's great, because we need all the publicity. You know, I need to speak with someone, a quick interview. And I was like, oh, well, I'm the community relations coordinator, so I'd be happy to speak with you. And so she puts me on the purple carpet in front of the step and repeat, and we're just having a conversation. I kept getting like text and Facebook comments and messages and emails. God, you did great on the we saw you on the news, girl. You did great. You look good. You did so good. You spoke so well. We saw you on the news. And I'm responding, I haven't seen me on the news. I didn't think she'd actually put it on, because I didn't see it, and I still haven't seen it. We had amazing testimonials by several lupus patients. There was one lupus survivor, and her name is Candace, and she's like 4'0" nothing. I'm so serious. She says, I'm 4'10", and I was just like, you're the cutest thing ever. Tiny little blonde-haired, blue-eyed woman, gorgeous. And she came in, and she was called up to give her testimony. And here, look, I didn't even know she had lupus. She didn't look like she had lupus to me. And that's what I was thinking. And her then fiance looked it up online, and she said she just sat there after, because she didn't know what it was. She'd never heard of it. And she said she just looked and said, oh my God, very funny. She does what we all do, you know? You live with lupus, and she lives with lupus, and you learn how to laugh, and you learn how to cope. She was really Miss Debbie. Thank you so much, Debbie. You were amazing. She got sponsors and she got a bunch of donations, and she was just amazing. And what's so awesome is that Miss Debbie used to be a Sunday school teacher at my church when I was growing up, and we were reconnected because we both have lupus, and we've been working with Helena, and she's so beautiful, tall and voluptuous. She is gorgeous. And so she was she came up and gave a testimony. She's had lupus for 17 years, and just the things she had to go through. She talked about how she developed breast cancer, and lupus patients are, you know, I think the number is like 45 or 60% more likely to develop a cancer. And I find that with so many lupus patients, regardless of their religious affiliations, whether or not they are Christians or Jewish or Muslim or agnostic or atheist, even regardless of what religious affiliation lupus patients have. Most of the lupus survivors I come in contact with have a faith that they will beat this. It's an internal tenacity that says, I'm going to fight this with everything I have. I'm going to lean on whatever arsenal I have, and I'm going to get this done. So that was really, we had another testimonial by Renata, and she's really sweet. Oh God, and her story, as uplifting as she was, because she just kept saying, I'm okay, I'm going to be okay, I got this, you know. It was heartbreaking too, because in all of these testimonials, every person with lupus was looking at these women, beautiful women, and saying, that's me. That's what I feel like sometimes. That's what I went through. Oh, I remember when that happened to me. And it's very humbling. It was a beautiful experience, a humbling experience, and one that empowered me as well. So, Sharon, Ross's husband, Sharon, thank you so much. She was amazing. She got all of the, press releases and all the stuff out to all the newspapers and TV stations and radio stations. She was amazing. She was just pushing stuff through. And she just had hip surgery, and we got the word back that it went well, and she's doing good, and she should be home resting. So thank you so much, Sharon and Mr. Bill. You guys were great. And he spoke on what it's like to be married to lupus, because he's married to a woman with lupus, and they are so sweet.
In this segment, I'm talking about how grateful to God I am for my husband, and what he sacrifices so that I can be and do me, and how much he gives so that I can stay as healthy as possible. He is really a godsend and such a great man, and I love him dearly for who he is.
Lots of door prizes that we gave away. It was good stuff. My very good friend, we've been friends since second grade, at Mill Creek Elementary, Tanya Seabrooks. Girl, thank you. She came through with an amazing door prize, and it was a 3-month membership to the Capital City Club here in Columbia, South Carolina. And I was just like, girl, thank you, because we were going to do the silent auction, but it just didn't work out, and that's okay. So we improvised and did all the things that people did collect, and we did them as door prizes, and that was great. So we were able to give that big kahuna of a prize away at the end of the night, and the young lady who got it was just like, yes, as she should have been. I kept threatening to keep it for me. You know, you have that friend that you don't talk to all the time, you don't see very regularly, but then when you do, it's like no time has passed at all, and you're still silly and fun and goofy and supportive and loving. That's Tanya and me together. And that's a rare gift that I sometimes take for granted. But I'm learning that I can't take her for granted. I can't take what she does and who she is to me in my life. Eating, oh my goodness, listen. You know, we were really stressing over who was going to be providing our food because we needed somebody who could do it for nothing. Seriously, because we didn't have a budget. Remember, I kept saying that. So, Helena, our chief volunteer officer, the woman who brought Lupus Foundation of America to South Carolina, she's like, okay, I'm going to, go out on a limb here. So she asked this group, oh my God, they were R&B top chef. The R&B top chef. Look, I'm not gonna lie. I'm going to put their number down here. I'm gonna show you their stuff. R&B top chef mobile kitchen. You can call them at 803-351-9909. Listen, these men can cook. You hear me? They turned your basic gala food into something that I wanted to pack up a couple of to go. They had seasoned green beans, like the flat kind. Oh my God, it tastes... Because, some people don't season the food right. And so you're at these functions and you're eating rubber chicken and bland vegetables. And you're just like, I paid $45 a ticket to get this. Whatever. But no, had a good spread and people really enjoyed the food. R&B Top Chef was great. I learned a lot from chairing this, and at the time I was like, I'm never doing this again. But I find my mind already starting to plan for the next gala, and it won't be next year. I think we're going to do a biannual gala until we are succinctly established as a chapter. But I find myself already planning and trying to figure out the best way to go about this so that it's what I know it can be. But it was good. So what I wanted to do was just kind of share with you some of our sponsors and business partners. We sold 5 butterflies, and everybody got their butterfly, and they were so much fun to make, and I had a blast painting and trying to create something that would capture the essence of a butterfly warrior, our lightness and our tenacity, our strength, our beauty is what I really wanted to capture. So that's the gala. Yeah, I'm gonna go lay down and get a little bit of rest, and then I'm gonna get up and I gotta go get some stuff to do my kid's hair. She's getting ready to go to Washington on a field trip. So I'm gonna give her some crochet twist, I think is what I'm doing. We'll see. And that's all. I think that's it. That's all I'm gonna say. Guys, thank you for your support. Thank you for continuing to watch. Please remember to subscribe, like, comment. I really want to know what you're thinking. I really want to know what's going on with you guys. Okay? So, this is your girl, Lala Lupi, and 50 Shades of Purple. Accomplished and great. And please remember honor God by taking care of all that is created, including you. Bye, guys. Have a great Memorial Day weekend. And thank you to our veterans, those who are active, those who are retired, those who served and are not serving, those who are with us, and those who aren't, for every sacrifice you make. We may not always agree with American politics. We may not always agree with American military actions, but our military personnel, they are really heroes, and they really are amazing. So let's honor them. They're created by God as well. Let's take care of them. Let's be good, and I will talk to you guys later. Bye.